Hey, how we going? This is Ben from Backyard Shenanigans, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make sauerkraut. Cut these two cabbages up and then we're going to stick them in the jars. So yeah, I've been wanting to film this one for a while, more so to show my mum. How you going, mum? To show her how I go about this process of making sauerkraut. So we get ourselves a good nice sharp knife. And yeah, we're just going to cut it up real thinly. I'll speed this up. Oh yeah, and another thing we're going to do is we're going to keep these outer leaves on the cabbage, because we're going to use them to seal in the cabbage once we're done. Alright, we'll get into it. Alright, so now that we've got it all cut up, we have to, we've got to add some salt by weight to it. So before you started putting the cabbage in the bowl, it's good to know the weight of the bowl first, so you could tear that or subtract that weight off your total weight of your cabbage. So yeah, write your bowl weight down before you start. I didn't say that bit at the start, so yeah, do that. So what we're going to do now is turn the scales on here. Get yourself some kitchen scales. Pop the bowl on top. So we got 2,549 grams. So I know this bowl weighs around 400 grams. So we're going to say that's 2.15 kgs. And then we'll use the calculator just to calculate. We're going to use 2% salt by weight to make the brine solution for this sauerkraut to ferment in. So the salt inhibits the bad bacteria and allows the good bacteria that's already on the skin of the cabbage and in the air, sort of, so to speak, on my hands. So the lactobacillus mainly, and many other types of microbes that I don't really know about. But this is why we eat the sauerkraut, because it's supposed to be so good for us. Good for your gut health. Yeah, me being celiac, it's also good for, healthy gut bacteria. It helps to keep you, healthy. Good for your immune system. Good for all sorts of stuff. It's supposed to be really good for you. So that's why we're making it. Right. So 43 grams of salt we need. So we'll set it in to the bowl here. Doesn't have things on. It's wrong thing up here. Yeah, it's not exact size. This is what it looks like in the bowl. You see the salt sort of all stuck to the edges of the cabbage. So I'll just let this sit for a couple of minutes. Alright, we're getting at about 10 minutes or so. As you see, it's sort of hard to see, but the kraut's a lot more wet now, see? See how the moisture's sort of just coming out of it, eh? So what we're going to do, I'm going to get in here and I'm just going to start massaging it. And sort of punching it. Just give it a good old massage in until you start to see, a big pool of liquid down here in the bottom. So yeah, this is a good way to get rid of your frustrations. Just get in there and give it a good pummeling, and I'll come back to you when this is looking a little bit different. So I thought this is the easiest way to do it, is to just pop this jar in the middle here, and I just put handfuls and handfuls in the middle. And I'll come back to you when we get to the top of this jar here, and then I'll show you the next step of the process. So we've been jamming this in the jar here, as you see. So keep going and going. You'll find a jar, I suppose, that's appropriate to the size of the cabbage that you got. This was 3/4 of a cabbage that I used, the red cabbage here. And then as you get to the top, you're going to give it a good old push down around the inside edge. I've never really refilled an old jar like I'm doing this time around, so hopefully this doesn't backfire on me. But theoretically, all them enzymes and bacteria that's already in there should kickstart this off real quick. So what we'll do, I'll just get this out of here and we'll pour this juice. I'll try to get it on camera. pour this juice in. Here it goes. Can't really see. Give it a good old push down. And as you see, hopefully, you can see the liquid's coming up. I'll get this other jar here and get all the goodies in this. Pour that in as well. I'll take it over here and show you what we got. There we go, so you can see, hopefully down the side there, you've got a fair bit of liquid on top. And then I've just got a little bit of a jar of water here, and we're going to mix in by weight again. We know the measurements on the side here, so we're going to do 2% salt in here, mix it in, and just add a little bit of brine on top of this to bring the water up, and I'll show you how we're going to finish it off. Right, so we got it over here in the sink. I just put the little lid on here and just run the water over the top to clean off all the cabbage off the outside, and then on the inside. So the aim of the game here is making sure that all the bits of cabbage that are in there, you push them all down so that they're submerged below the liquid line. So we're just gonna pour in this little bit of brine water, 2% salt again. We're just gonna fill it up a little bit more, just so it's a little ways above the Kraut line there. That's plenty there. And then you got them bits of cabbage off the outside. This is where these guys come in handy. You're going to add a little leaf bits, and we've got your jar here. You're getting your cabbage leaf on top, so you're trying to put the leaf between the cabbage and the air, and because we don't want any air, oxygen. It must be what we call an anaerobic fermentation going on here, because we don't want any air touching any of the cabbage. So I'll jam all this down here. As you see, I'm just working my way around the edge, pushing this cabbage against the wall. See this little bit here? This is a bit of the old cabbage from last time. You don't have to be perfect with it, but just most of it. Get it so it's all just pushed down against the edge there. And then, that's looking good. See, we got that there. Grab a clean sandwich bag. This is the bit where I use the sandwich bag. I'll show you. I get the sandwich bag. Hard to do it one-handed, but what we're going to do, we're going to put the sandwich bag inside, take it back over to the sink, and then I'll just put it underneath the tap. You can use either water, but I'm just going to fill this bag up with water. You can use the brine water as well. I've got a bit of brine water here actually, just in case it bursts. That'll do there. So once your bag's sort of filled up a bit, alright, so here you go, you can see the bag's in there, it's filled up with water. We've sealed it tight, make sure none of the water can come out. You got little baggies all sat in there, and you get your lid. These cupboard here, pantry cupboard. We put this bit of plate or something underneath it, because as this ferments, the liquid is going to start bubbling and it always comes up and out. So I would recommend you just put it on a saucer, I should say. And then this is going to get all covered up in here. Welcome back. This is 48 hours later. So as you see, as I expected, some of the brines come up out of the top due to the fermentation going on. Later. Right, so we're going to get these couple of leaves out here that we put at the top. We don't need them anymore. And that's what, see how they're like a off pink looking colour? You can tell it's changed, eh? We'll just get that out of there too. Another one here. So there we are, we've got the kraut there at the top. It's alright, we'll have a bit of a taste test, hey? I did take one and my head wasn't in the shot, so hopefully this time you can see me melon. So alright, here we go, we've got a bit of sauerkraut here. This is what it looks like, all cut up. Nice and crunchy, a little bit salty and sour, tangy.
got a little bit of an acidic bite to it. So yeah, it's tasting like it should. That mixed in with the salad or some mashed potato or something like that would go good. Or on a burger to add that tanginess, sort of like what you get with the pickle. This will go good. It's good for your guts. Got lots of beneficial bacteria. Yep, beauty. So I hope you liked this video. Hope it taught you something. Maybe you might want to have a go at tackling some sauerkraut yourself. Watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, comment. Let me know if you guys, if anyone on the channel or watching this makes sauerkraut. Tell me what your process is. How you go about it. I didn't say is just be careful if you've not really, say you make your first batch of kraut. Don't go overboard it, smashing it straight away. Just ease yourself into the amount that you eat, because you can, go the reverse and it goes straight through you. That's my one little tip. Don't overindulge in it, because it might backfire on you. Cool. Oh, and Mum, if you're watching, give it a go, eh? Cheers. Love ya.